people do nothing. They do nothing but take content and talk about it. And there's a lot of hard work and a lot of money behind my content. I don't know why people think that I just sit down. No, there's a lot of money. And the dating app itself costs a lot of money.
First and foremost, she said, I found her on YouTube. Isn't that how everybody finds you? So if anybody finds you on YouTube, that means they're stalking you. She said, I consistently, from October 2024 to the present, I've been bullying her. Cyber stalking and releasing videos publicly. Like, I've been going to her household, looking in the window, recording her, taking her laptop and putting videos out of her.
You guys know we like to go over the Kendra G shenanigans every once in a while on this channel. Well, it's been brought to my attention that she's out here on these internet streets trying to take down commentary channels. Yeah. And she's utilizing improper use of the copyright system and her understanding or misunderstanding of fair use to be able to do it. Well, it just resulted in her losing 5 figures trying to dismantle a smaller commentary channel. Now, before we get into that video, there was a video that Kendra did about a month or so ago talking about her fight against these channels. Let's watch.
Any video you see that has been on the dating app, it's going to say copyright on it. Even if they try to cover it up, let us know. My legal team will handle it. In so many ways, to give you an example of why this is so serious to me, here's the deal. Let's say y'all know I run marathons. So when you run a marathon, you have like 8 months of training, right? Before marathon day. Before marathon day, it's like 8 months of training. Then marathon day comes. The race starts at 7 a.m., but you got to get up at 3 a.m. Because you got to get to the race because you can't drive there. It's a lot that goes on. Just to start at 7 a.m., you got to be up by 3 a.m. Now you get into the race, and then it takes you 7 hours to finish the race. 7 hours. So it took you 8 months of training, had to get up super early race day, and now it takes you 7 hours to complete the marathon, and now you're at the finish line and you're so proud of yourself, and you take your picture with your medal, and then 20 people jump in your picture that didn't do shit. That's how I feel about reaction channels. These people do nothing. They do nothing but take content and talk about it, and there's a lot of hard work and a lot of money behind my content. I don't know why people think that I just sit down. No, there's a lot of money, and the dating app itself costs a lot of money.
No, Kendra, I don't know if you're being disingenuous, dishonest, or just lacking the intelligence to understand what's happening, okay? The example that you just gave of being a marathon runner, the example of commentary channels is more like an ESPN. Okay, the commentary channels are more like aggregators of a certain niche of content, the same way that ESPN is an aggregator of sports entertainment. All right. Now, ESPN is not running the race with each of these teams, right? They're not on the fields, right? Like they didn't go to the college institution and do that 4-year degree. ESPN wasn't waking up at 4 a.m. with the athletes and none of that stuff. But ESPN provides media to give opinion pieces, to give highlights, to go over the content. And ESPN is not in the picture when the athletes win the Super Bowl, for example. No, ESPN creates the content around that, which actually goes hand in hand because through ESPN's coverage of the event is actually marketing that event to users that maybe did not watch the content when it was originally posted. The people that watch can always go back to the source content, but also you'll find is that some of those people will never go back to the source content because they just want ESPN's coverage of the content. I think somewhere in Kendra's mind, she thinks that everybody that watches the opinion content about the dating content would then be watching her own content if it was just her. And that's just not true. Because if you look at the content itself, you know, she gets a modest amount of views, but I think that it hurts her pride and her ego, or she's trying to figure out why she doesn't get more views to understand that people may not be watching for her, but they're watching for an opinion of the conversations that she's having. having. They're looking for a live chat. They want to be interactive with other people in the live chat that maybe share some of the same views that they share or some of the same views of the content creators. So no, they're not taking a photo with you. They're not even in the photo, nor do they want to be in the photo. Now, mind you, as I talk about all of this, it's within the spirit of fair use. If there's people that's just literally taking her content and uploading it to her channel, and then that's what she's doing the copyrights on, then I understand her point. But if they're transforming it, then that's different. Let's continue.
Okay, I don't have a play dating app. So no, I am taking this extremely serious, as you guys have been doing, which I appreciate. If you see any videos with my content, it's going to say copyright on it, because we're starting there. And there is a whole nother issue of just using Kendra G Singles, the dating app, the logo. Those videos are under copyright investigation too, because I own the trademark and you do not have permission to utilize them. What is so funny is the one page, I think it was one page. I got to ask my lawyer team, but one person literally told the cousins, like, report my page. I have the right to use it if it goes to YouTube. Literally said this in the video. And I would show you the clip, but the video has been removed because he was wrong. You do not own any of my content. And I want to be clear, even if I put it on YouTube, no, you still cannot repurpose it. It is really that simple. And I know that as a woman,
that's not
you guys
true.
Are seeing what I go through as a woman who runs a company. I go through this a lot with men, because what I learned in business, men just don't respect women a lot of times. So they try you, because most of the reaction channels, when people send me, they're hosted by men, which to me is sad in itself. The fact that you have to live off another woman's work ethic really shows you what kind of man you are.
Yeah.
And I really feel sad for you. I always say this and I stand by it. Men in my real life would never. They go out and they get it and they make a life for themselves. They do not wake up in the morning to see what Kendra G did so they could find a way to pay their rent this morning. But like I said at the top of this, get a job, because those days are over.
Okay. It's amazing to me watching how her mind thinks, and as well as the mind of women with a low-key barometer hate for men, because they'll always try to turn certain points around into shaming men out of doing something, right? Like, you always get to see their slight feminist mindset. No wonder she continues to be perpetually ringless. Well, anyway, at the time of my recording, this video was about a month or so ago, but the protagonist of today's copyright beatdown it's this brother right here. He goes by Men Against Bitter Women. I am not familiar with this brother right here, but if you take a quick scroll down his profile, you'll see he does dating show reactions. Okay, here he goes one. This is the one we about to go through right here, right? But, you can see he does, majority black content, relationship reaction type content, and there are a lot of Kendra G reactions that you can see. You can see Kendra here with a clown face on. Yeah, so she's not going to like this too much, all right?
Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now.
Well, anyway, let's go over his good news in the spirit of fair use. Without further ado.
Just got out of virtual court, MABW team. It was a long one, 3 hours. Y'all know if I made this video, y'all know we won, right? Y'all know if MABW is making a video, y'all know that we won, right? To the MABW team, it's been a long time coming for her. Okay. Let's get ready to get into this, and let me talk about what was going on for the past damn near a month.
Okay.
Possibly a month and a half. About a month ago, a little over a month ago, your boy MABW, I got hit with a restraining order from Kendra SUES. And that restraining order pretty much came after your boy MABW won his counter notification that from my DMCA claim.
Okay.
10 videos put back up, 2 strikes were removed.
Whoa.
Once that happened, about a week later, possibly 2 weeks later, I got hit with a restraining order.
That's
from Kendra
crazy.
SUES. Now, your boy MABW, I've only been to California one time. When I went to Cali, that was back in about 2006, 2005. So that should tell y'all right there how long it's been since your boy MABW has been to Cali. And I don't even care about going back. I've told y'all before, Cali is not an interest of mine. And if I want to be on some beaches and in the sunshine, I'll just take my ass to Jamaica. Y'all know how your boy MABW do. But your boy got hit with a restraining order. As of today, all of the shit that she tried to throw up a Hail Mary with me on was dismissed, okay? Now, this lady pretty much tried to throw up a Hail Mary and thought that the shit was going to work. She pretty much tried to use the restraining order to let YouTube know, because if she would have won today, she would have sent this paperwork over to YouTube and say, I won the stalking. She said I was stalking her.
Woo!
She said I was cyberbullying her.
What?
And harassing her. She said she had to get a bodyguard because she didn't know what my followers looked like. And she stated also that when I went on my platform on September 6th, I believe, that when I went live, she stated that I told my audience to go blow her shit up. When I was pretty much stating to my audience, blow her shit up as far as like go blow her spot up.
Yeah.
Her and her goofy ass attorney, they literally took it as me saying, go take this device, put it by her household, and blow her shit up.
That's crazy.
Now, she's so goofy. I'm pretty sure some of y'all remember that live. Remember when I was scrolling through and I would say, look, y'all go blow her shit up. Go tell her she capping. She stated that I showed her address, her phone number, and was giving out her information, pretty much doxing her. When I was telling pretty much my followers that, or I'm telling y'all now, there's no way I can dox you, because for those of you that don't know how YouTube works, pretty much when somebody gives you a fucking strike and you counter it, you have to put in your information to fight the claim, okay? So I had to put my fucking address down.
Yeah, it's a strategy.
My phone number down, and pretty much had to put myself out there on Front Street. She ain't have to do shit.
Couple of quick things. Number one, this is why within the videos that I do, I never tell you guys to go over there and say anything. And this is the exact reason why. She's taking him saying go over there and blow up her spot, and she's trying to take the colloquial definition or the phrase that he's saying and try to make it literal, and then claiming that I need a order of protection because of this. According to him, he said that that's goofy behavior, and I happen to agree with him. Now, also in terms of the copyright system, you guys may not be aware of how it is that generally that it happens. So you can have a copyright claim or strike filed upon you. All right. For like, let's say the Pop the Balloon situation, they filed copyright claims. He got a copyright strike. Okay. These are very different. Copyright claim, they either just try to block the content or they try to take the monetization from the content. Copyright strike is like is far more serious, because if you get 3 copyright strikes within a 90-day period, then your channel, poof, is gone forever. Now, when someone files these, they can choose a claim or a strike. To be honest with you, I don't think copyright strikes should be a thing at all. Perhaps I'm being biased within saying that. I think everything should be a copyright claim. But when folks file copyright strikes, that denotes that they want to hurt you, that they want to silence you, that they want to do damage to your business. And right, like you could see from his content, he doesn't do 100% of Kendra G's stuff. So if she filed 10 of them, the intention was to dismantle his place of business. It seems as though of the 10 that she submitted, only 2 counted as copyright strikes. Seems like the brother filed counter notifications, and at the point that you file, it takes 10 days of YouTube review to determine what's going to happen. Now, for Kendra G's side, right, or the claimant side, Sometimes they do this in order to get your information. I'm gonna give you guys some free game right now. Before you start a YouTube channel, create a Google business account. You have to pay for it. It's not free like a normal Google or Gmail account. When you sign up to YouTube, do so in a business name. Have that business name be attached to a P.O. box. This is how you prevent bad actors from getting your actual physical personal address. You still have to deal with whatever it is that they're trying to throw out you, but at least they won't know where you lay your head at. For all the content creators out there that are currently operating their YouTube channel off of personal accounts, I suggest that you switch over. Free game for y'all because I love you. Let's go.
Okay? She literally went in court under oath for the most part, lying.
Okay.
Straight lying. She couldn't prove without a shadow of doubt. She couldn't prove that I was actually harassing, cyberbullying her, or doing any of the above that stuff that she claimed in the paperwork. And I'm gonna read this shit off to y'all because this shit is laughable.
Her lawyers suck.
Straight
apparently.
laughable, okay? First and foremost, she said, I found her on YouTube. Isn't that how everybody can find you? So if anybody finds you on YouTube, that means they're stalking you. She said, I consistently, from October 2024 to the present, I've been bullying her. Cyber stalking and releasing videos publicly. Like, I've been going to her household, looking in the window, recording her, taking her laptop and putting videos out of her. That's how fucking clueless she is about how YouTube works and how fair use works. And I want to be clear with y'all. I would never in my life want to be around that lady, ever. There would literally be no reason for MABW to be around Kendra G. Well, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing, okay?
By the way, don't let anyone scare you when they say, I'm talking to content creators, people who want to be content creators, when someone says that they have a lawyer, all right? Because there's some 2-bit lawyers out there, right? There's some ass lawyers out here, and this apparently is an ass lawyer.
I host a dating show online, and the harassment has caused me extreme emotional distress where I can't sleep and I'm depressed and crying all the time. I'm not mentally stable to host my show. Now, let's stop it right there. To the people out there, has she been hosting her show thus far and still making it seem like she's doing totally fine? She stated on this paperwork that I took away opportunities from her. To the people out there, has she still been going on shows, talk shows, and had any opportunities seem like it's been taken away from her? From what y'all have seen, she stated that MABW says I'm doing commentary, reaction videos, that I'm taking away opportunities from her, which is a damn lie. She said I'm not mentally stable to host my show. Every time I post a video, he harasses me. I don't harass you. Every time you post a video, I do a reaction video. Because if you don't know how YouTube works, everybody, the early bird gets the worm. So anybody that knows how YouTube works and they're pretty much making money off of this shit, you know that you get to the video first, you put it out, hopefully people see your video first, voila. That's how it works. It's called capitalism, kind of, if you want to think about it just a little bit.
He's right. Especially before you grow an audience, right? Because you can get to a point where, your audience wants to wait for your thoughts, feelings, opinions on it. All right. But he's right. There is a first mover's advantage when it comes to finding stories, clips, things like that. Yeah, there's a race. And if there's a lot of people that are reacting to her content, then you want to be the first person, because it's an oversaturated, at least I think that it is, but it's probably an oversaturated market of folks trying to react to the same content. So yeah, there is a first mover's advantage within that.
I'm capitalizing off getting to the video first. Now, that's just how YouTube works. You ever got some juicy content first and you was like, I want to get out here and put it out there first. That's how it works, Kendra Sleeves, you big goofy bop. That's how it works. And once again, this is not a win just for me. This is a win for all content creators, by the way. Salute to all of us. Okay? Don't be scared to challenge people.
Yeah,
people.
He's right.
She spent over 10 bands to take me to court. I spent a couple of bands too to fight it, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay? Don't be scared to fight nobody. I highly doubt. Let me give a word of advice to the content creators out there. I highly doubt that she wants to keep going to court and spending over 10 bands to fight you. She tried it with me and lost. Y'all think she want to keep going to war with every YouTuber that's on this fucking platform?
No.
Just to get a, case dismissed. She tried to throw a Hail Mary on your boy MABW, everybody. She tried. Tried to throw the Hail Mary out there and make it land.
Yeah, it's...
Didn't work. The judge said, I can't go against fair use.
Yeah.
I can't go against First Amendment. I can't tell this man that he can't post up videos. YouTube runs their platform the way they run it. And then the counter notifications, if she didn't know that, it was the nail in her coffin. That's how goofy she is. If I send my lawyer, if I send my attorney counter notifications that I actually won, what you think gonna happen in court? What you think the judge gonna say if she sees that I won my appeals on YouTube alone?
Yeah. Yeah. And because YouTube has already made the decision, so what is the judge going to do on top of that? That's why she went back later with her 2-bit lawyer and filed like a protection order or something like that against him.
I'm just throwing that out there to the people that got half a brain. You already know what's going to happen. Now, she said he's been bullying me since October 2024. He has 300 videos that feature me as the target. To the people out there. Do I feature her primarily as a target?
No.
Like if I do a video, am I primarily just going at her nonstop technically? Just asking a real question.
Nope.
Am I primarily just going at her? Or am I talking about the guests that come on her show with ridiculous demands?
Yeah, and it's the conversation, right? It's the value of the conversation that is made between them. You know, you're not, and this actually goes against what she just said in that copyright video, because she said, it's like I'm doing this race 8 hours, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I get to the end of it and you sitting there taking a picture with me. That would denote that you are getting credit for being on the same team with her without doing any of the work. But in the claim here, she's saying that you target me. Gave me keep the story straight, baby.
Ridiculous standards. Am I talking about that? Let's be clear, everybody. Don't come out here capping either. You know how your boy MABW do. You know how your boy MABW do. And no, this is not made up. Listen, I don't think it's doxing out if I go like this. This is the shit. This is what I went through today. This is not doxing. This is my own paperwork when I got hit with the restraining order, okay? I can show my own I'll show my own paperwork. This is what I got hit with. No bullshitting. Let's read it off, everybody. MABW runs a YouTube channel. On September 6, 2025, he went on YouTube Live and showed my personal info and told his audience, MABW team,
you're going to have to prove that,
blow her
Kendra.
shit up. Yeah. I'm dead ass. I'm pretty sure somebody going to blog it. Pull it up and they're going to blow her shit up today. Now, to anybody that's in our community, let's say the black community, when we say go blow somebody's spot up, like go blow their spot up, doesn't that mean call them out? I'm just going to ask my people and my people right now. Yeah. Doesn't that mean call that person out?
We all know that, brother. We all know that.
Isn't that what that means?
It's not a threat on life.
Go call that person out on their bullshit. Go say that, yo, MABW show proof that, yo, your request got declined. It doesn't mean, Kendra Sleaze, it doesn't mean go create a device, take it to your household that nobody knows where you live at anyway because I never doxed you, and put it by your doorstep and activate it.
Yeah.
Or detonate it, my bad. It doesn't mean that, Kendra Sleaze. It's how
she was hoping that with her 2-bit lawyer, she would have gotten paired up with a 2-bit judge who would have believed that. That's essentially... That's what she was crossing fingers
Kendra
for.
G moved to Los Angeles in or about 2023, and since that time, Kendra G has been gainfully employed as a television host, personality, and creator. With over 1 million followers on Instagram, plaintiff Kendra G started her business Singles Live in 2023 in an attempt to bring various deserving women to the attention of eligible bachelors. Beginning on
Deserving
or about
is crazy.
2024, MABW began engaging in a pattern and practice of directing harassing electronic communications at plaintiff via his online YouTube channel, Men Against Bitter Women. These communications were posted online via YouTube, which were released to the public regularly over a period of 10 months. Now, let's stop it right there. To anybody out there with half a brain, Am I the only one that have been doing videos on Kendra Sleaze for over 10 months? Remember, I started about in the end of 2024.
No, well, the thing is that, you know, you got 27,000 subscribers. So what she's probably attempting to do is to start smaller. And that's no disrespect to you, my brother, but from a smaller subscriber count, and then see if it, you know, throw her toe out there. And maybe it could have worked before you. Maybe, you know, there was a smaller channel than you that it did work, or that the person stopped doing reactions. Right, like just the order alone scared them. But what she didn't anticipate is you having the funds to actually fight it. And then she, I guess, overestimated the intelligence of her lawyers, right, as well. So it might have been, so to your point, because you said earlier that this is a win for content creators everywhere, and it absolutely is. He's 1,000% right when it comes to that. And here's the thing as well. For commentary, react, all you guys, if these things are happening, feel free to send me an email as well, right? Especially because I have so much years within the game of doing stuff like this. So I know the ins and outs, and I've actually talked with a lot of lawyers in regards to all of this. And let me also say this as well, because it's probably in some people's minds as well, is the difference between Pop the Balloon, okay, and this. When Pop the Balloon did the copyright actions on all of the commentary counts, you must understand that they didn't do copyright strikes. They did copyright claims. If they did copyright strikes, it would have been war. It would have been war. Because that is an action on my channel, on the business of content creation, that I would have not stood for. But the fact that it was a copyright claim, and I've always said, you know, they didn't want me to react to this stuff. You know, I could go somewhere. I could do something else. I'll be fine. But I'll be fine. Trust me, I'll be fine. But nevertheless, and then also my mind, I had been doing it for like 10 months or so. I was like, man, it's probably time for me to move on, da-da-da. So within my own life cycle as a content creator, I was just like, it just is what it is, right? I need to challenge myself with different things, even though, even still now, sometimes I go back and do errant Pop the Balloon reactions for fun. But nevertheless, if they did a copyright strike, so because they're smarter people, and this is me giving credit to the Pop the Balloon, they're more strategic people. They knew not to do copyright strikes. They knew that. That would have been curtains. But then also, whether or not it's a copyright strike or it's a copyright claim, I still would have won if I challenged it. If you take an hour's worth of content and you transition that into 4.5 hours worth of a live stream, that is absolutely, unequivocally fair use. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's previous court cases that were fought up on YouTube years ago. Shout out to Ethan Klein of H3H3 that proved that case. All right. Anyway, let's just listen to a little bit more.
Possibly, if not later. But I've been doing videos on her, let's go with this, for 10 months. Has anybody been doing videos on her longer?
Probably, yeah.
Just throwing that out there. Has anybody been doing videos on her longer than me?
Well, she doesn't like you.
Or has only MABW been doing videos and reacted to her for over 10 months? Has anybody, any content creators, have y'all been doing videos on her for over a year? Maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, 4 years? Or is it just me? I'm the only one that came at her for over 10 months doing reaction videos. Wait, I got fucking time today. I've been in virtual court for 3 hours.
All right, I'm gonna pause the video right here. This brother is hilarious and a character. I'm gonna leave his information down up in the description box down below. Go over there, offer him some words of encouragement. Check out the brother's channel. He's obviously very funny as well as very entertaining. All right, there he goes. MABW. Shout out to this brother right up over here. YouTube already determined that it was fair use. That pissed off even more. And then she gonna throw the Hail Mary resist order on top of that, and he still won that. She wasted over $10,000 to come up and take this massive L. Shout out again to MABW for having the courage, and as well as having the support from his community and the financial foundation to stand up to the injustice. I haven't tasted the sweet taste of backfiring like this in a damn minute. Guys, do me a favor, write me a comment, question, concern down up in the comment box down below. Let me know what it is that you think about this particular situation. And shout out to Aura for sponsoring this video, right? What an appropriate Aura ad, all right? What an appropriate, remove y'all private information off of these public websites. Utilize my link down below in order to do that. And it's a 14-day free trial. At least see if you've been exposed. All right. But until next time, YouTube. Peace.
Oh man, yo, if only Kevin Samuels was alive to see this. Perfect. The prettiest women do the ugliest things. Already know what time it is. It is time to get active.
Gotta subscribe, it's MTR. Hit the like, leave a comment, it's free of charge. Get active, no acting, we men at large. Without further ado,